Chile is known for being one of the most topographically diverse countries in South America, as well as having one of the more stable economies in the continent. Chile is ranked 61st in population in the world and 38th in total GDP in the world. In the 80s, Minister of Finance Herman Bucci implemented a series of economic reforms that put Chilean on the right track to increasing GDP yearly. This graph shows the Chilean GDP over the past 10 years about. Ever since the late 80s, Chilean GDP has been on a steady rise with the exception of the 2008 recession. Today, it increases about 4 to 5% annually. Chilean is the world's largest copper exporter, boasting the world's largest copper mine, Chilean. The copper accounts for 60% of their national GDP. Due to Chile's diverse topography, transportation throughout the country is a big resource that they need. This is one of their main industries, and the main way to get from coast to coast is by van or bus. In recent years, there's been a big telecommunications industry push in Chile. Over 60% of the country now uses the internet. Farming is also a main export. Grapes, peaches, asparagus, etc. are main staples of the Chilean agriculture market. Tourism is also the main market of industry, having regions such as Patagonia being hot tourist spots. These Chilean exports have helped the GDP of the country steadily increase ever since the 1970s. After the coup d'etat revolution, new foreign policies and economic policies have helped the country rebound and get on the right track to increasing overall GDP of the country. As you can see in this graph, ever since 1974, there's been a steady rise in country's exports, creating more GDP. Today, Chilean GDP fluctuates between 4 and 5% yearly and is almost at $30 million. Not only is GDP rapidly advancing in Chile, but technology is too. The telecommunications industry is one of the most rapidly growing industries in the country, and Chile is considered one of the most technologically advanced countries in South America. Today, with over a majority of the population using mobile phones and internet, the Chile telecommunications market is better than ever and is only growing. The major natural resources that are in Chile are obviously copper. First off, copper is one of the largest producing GDP fetchers for the country. Fishing, think of sea bass, is also a huge part of Chilean industry. They export fish all over the world. Tourism in Patagonia is another big moneymaker for the country, and many skiing professionals search to ski fresh pow in the Andes. Chile is considered one of the most environmentally conscious countries in the world. Chile is also a big pioneer in the clean energy and recycling movement. The Ministry of Environment in Chile has a huge part in what the government does with its government spending. Due to all the natural resources and incredible wildlife in the country, the environmental consciousness of Chile leaves a small footprint.